Ah, Commander. It's good to see that there is still loyalty for my father's legacy. The Allies occupy our lands and believe that our war machine is dormant. But they do not realize how deeply we honor our traditions. As one of the last samurai standing, the Empire needs your sword. The Soviets are taking advantage of our defeat and making a play for Empire territory. Under the very noses of the Allies, they are attacking Sakhalin Island. Commander Kenji is doing his best, but he cannot hold out for much longer. You must come to his aid and beat back the Soviet advance.
Ah, you're here to help me. Good. We don't have much time. Move into position so you can be transported behind the enemy.
Good morning, sir. I'm Director Giles from the Office of Occupational Forces. I know you're in a bit of a tight spot there, but we can't help you right now, unfortunately. We're in a bit of a bind ourselves over here. Sorry.
Just be off.
Fishy about that one vehicle there, but I can't put my finger on it. Reinforcements en route for drop-off.
You follow instructions well. Now head out and capture that Soviet base to the west.
I am so sorry to tell you I'm going to have to leave you now. I have other more pressing matters that require my attention. But do not grow sad. We will meet again.
Excellent work, Commander. But the Soviets are still threatening our borders. Now these arrogant Gaijin are preparing to take Oki Island so they can turn it into a naval base. Oki is not just any ordinary island. It's the sacred resting place of my father's remains. The Allies have an occupation force which is supposed to be maintaining order, but the spineless cowards are hoping they can just ignore this threat. So we'll have to take matters into our own hands. Do not let the Soviet barbarians dishonor my father and desecrate his final resting place. We cannot lose this location to the Soviets. The memory of my father and the honor of our empire depends upon it. The attack is impending, and yet the Allies here are refusing to help us. We're not going to ask again for their help. We're going to take it. Capture some of the Allied units to help defend the islands until reinforcements arrive.
Excuse me. It seems we're missing a few vehicles from our base. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Enemy units detected.
What? What is this? You little vermin, huh? I will enjoy shutting you down quickly. You know I'm going to crush you with my boot heel soon enough. Please, accept defeat before my anger takes control of me.
Destroy everything! Leave no building standing!
Good job holding your ground. The Soviets still press us, however. Keep the tomb of my father intact.
This time you win. I suggest you do not celebrate quite yet. For I promise you, Moskvin will be back.
Commander, You have honored my family with your victory at Oki Island. But now it is time to take the fight to the aggressors. We must make Moskvin and Oleg regret that they ever stood up against the rising sun. Attack Vladivostok and erase every trace of the Soviet presence. Once this is done, the Pacific will be ours, and our control over these waters will be as it was before the war. Bring them to their knees, Commander. Make them pay for their impudence. Time to end the enemy threat. This is the Soviet base responsible for these attacks. Clear the nearby outpost and establish a foothold.
Eliminate this Soviet frontline base and use the land as a staging area for your assault.
What is this? You think you can defeat me with such a puny force? This will be easier than my fight with my wife last night.
Thanks.
My bow is yours.
I am granting you our newest, most powerful weapon, the Giga Fortress. Show no mercy, Commander, but they have shown us none.
You again? You make me so furious, I want to commit a war crime.
Just a smidge more sugar in the tea would be... Konnichiwa, Commander. I'm afraid that you've once again broken the conditions of the post-war agreements. Now you and these Russians must be put down for this little uprising.
It was Commander Moskvin who let this happen. You win today. But don't think for a second that this means your lands are safe.
I don't know what happened. Oleg is surely to blame for this.
Well done, Commander. Recapturing Vladivostok was an essential part of my plan to bring the Empire back to its full power and glory. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to our ultimate destiny.